Good evening from Villamar in Bolivia. This place is incredible and it's a good opportunity to get creative and see if we can find something a little bit different. All starts right now. Let's go. Yes, and welcome back to the Villamar area of Bolivia. And we are right now in a location called Italia Pedida. And it is about 4,000 meters above sea level. These amazing rock structures. And we've come here to scout some astrophotography tonight. So if you haven't seen the first two videos, this whole trip has been a bit of an astro paradise. We got tons of amazing stars, clear nights, and tonight looks like it's going to be no different. So we're hoping for a few hours of great Milky Way and bright stars to use these amazing walls and rock structures as you know, foreground interest essentially. So yeah, this is a pretty cool place to start this video. Italia Pedida. All right, I think I found the location for astrophotography. You could spend hours in this area, as you guys probably already can tell. But we've got what I think will be a pretty nice frame for the Milky Way. This big old rock structure here will be holding in the frame from the left. You got a nice little saddle of rocks, and then a couple of strong rock formations there to hold in the right side of the frame. And based on photo pills, it looks like the Milky Way is going to be coming right over the top there. So yeah, it could look really, really cool. It's first time here, so I hope that it'll be good, but we'll definitely be coming back here on the next trip. Next year's trip will be coming here for sure. This place is awesome. From the next day, we are up bright and early, 5 a.m. Finished the astro shoot around 1 a.m. So you got 4 hours of sleep. And Mr. Thomas Eden convinced me to walk up to the top of a hill from 4,000 meters to 4,250 meters to photograph sunrise. And you guys know I'm up for it. So good morning from the next day. We're gonna go up and see if we can get a nice view for sunrise. All right, and good morning once again. We have made it to the top of our little lookout point hill here, and this is a fantastic view of Villamar, which is the little town here in the eastern Altiplano, and you can really see in the background why I wanted to come here and why I think there's so much potential in this region of Bolivia for landscape photography and for new compositions, because this is our little town. You can see down in the valley, you've got an awesome canyon just going to the left up into these rocks, and then look at that big section of like hoodoos, freestanding rocks. There is a ton of great photo opportunities there. It's like absolute drone paradise. There's a canyon that goes all the way up into the mountains back there, and then on this side you've got the river flowing out into the valley, rolling green hills with volcanoes just one after the other, snow-capped peaks. This is it, man. This is absolutely it. So welcome. I mean, it's Villamar, eastern Altiplano, Bolivia. Hell yeah. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome back to Villamar. We are exploring a different part of the village here. It's got an amazing canyon off behind me, and this goes all the way up into the mountains that we could see from the vantage point this morning. And the idea is to go off-road, driving up into this kind of wild part of Bolivia, seeing what it looks like, and scouting to see if we can find some unique locations while it's still like pretty bright sun. You know, it's what, 3:30 in the afternoon. And then after this, once we've kind of had a look around, we'll go towards the Hurus and the rock cliffs to photograph sunset. So yeah, exploring Villamar in Bolivia. Ooh, it's windy up here. We are at the top of the canyon, and that was one of the best drone flights I've done since Antarctica by far. Unbelievable flying through this canyon. One of those clips is 2 minutes and 15 seconds long, flying all the way down this canyon. First time I've seen trees in Bolivia, and they're down at the bottom of this just absolutely incredible landscape. Man, this is awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed some of this footage, because I'm on cloud 9 at the moment. That was some of the best drone flying I've done in a very long time, really, since Antarctica. And Antarctica was something special, given that we got the permits and we were allowed to fly there. But this is just out of this world. So cool. What an amazing place to fly, take photographs, you know, explore Bolivia. I could go on and on and on. You get it? Videos keep going. We're still going, guys. We got more to see of this area around Villamar. Amazing. All right, we've now made it to our second new location here outside of Villamar. This is another sort of unnamed canyon close to the Copa del Mundo, which means the World Cup. And that is a rock formation that looks like the World Cup trophy. And this canyon is probably like a 10-minute drive away from the World Cup along the rock face. And I'd seen it on Google Maps, and I saw it this morning as well from that viewpoint where we shot sunrise. So I kind of knew that it was going to be pretty epic. So I wanted to come out here as the second scouting location as part of this video to see if we could find anything unique. And it looks like it's pretty nice. You tell me, you be the judge. Here is another unnamed canyon outside of Villamar, Bolivia. All right, and we made it to another vantage point here with a awesome volcano way off in the distance, and you've got like another mini canyon that's heading like east-west, which is cool. The last two have been north-south, so kind of interesting to see that. And what a beautiful scene here. A really nice landscape composition where you've got these tufts of kind of greenish yellow grass in the foreground, then this, you know, nice snaky canyon off into the distance with some diagonals and leading lines, and then of course that volcano catching light in the background. It's a bit windy. Pardon me. I actually broke my mic on this trim, so I'm going to use one of the Rode video mics, so hopefully the wind isn't too bad. I'm gonna quickly interrupt myself from the future. This is the drone story. So if you haven't seen already from Tom's first video or from the teaser in this video, I indeed crashed my drone in Bolivia. 100% pilot error. I feel like a bit of an idiot given like how much experience I have flying drones, but I will tell you that it almost always happens when you're paying the least attention, and in this case I absolutely was. So I was flying backwards, back towards our position along the salt flats, and got a little bit too close. I really wanted to get the reflection moving fast along, as close as I could to the water, and I got a little bit lazy and didn't realize how close I was until it was too late, and the drone kind of skipped off the water, and I actually throttled directly up and tried to get out of it, but at that point it had obviously gotten a little bit too wet, throwing the gimbal totally out of whack. The drone tried to return to home and flew for a couple more minutes actually until it eventually just dropped out of the sky. So luckily I was returning to home at that point, and it was pretty close to where we were. So we were able to retrieve the drone, but at that point it was totally soaked and the battery was totally corroded. And that water in Bolivia, as you can probably understand, is extremely corrosive. So the DJI repair center in Hungary repaired essentially the whole drone. I got a brand new drone with a new serial number, and it only cost me 293 euros, which I personally think is a fantastic deal, I guess, for lack of a better term. I don't have DJI Care. I've never actually had DJI Care. I've gone through multiple drones. The first drone I had was the Phantom 2, going all the way up to now the Mavic 3. But I do have professional camera insurance, and I've used it to claim drones in the past. So I don't think I'm going to use it to claim this one, even though I could, but 293 bucks and only like a 7-day return is a great deal in my opinion. So happy to have the drone back, happy to be able to use it here in Montenegro. And now let's throw it back to Bolivia to finish this series. And if you're interested in what's coming up next, you're in for a treat. Hello and welcome back to the Uyuni salt flats. It has been a couple days since we left Villamar and that amazing canyon area that you've seen in this video. And I did try to end the video in Villamar, but the conditions were just crazy. It was super windy, but for you guys, I still wanted to take a moment to end the video because this is the last scene of the whole Bolivia series. You know, I've been able to make at least 3 videos from this trip, and it has been a blast. We're getting blessed with just perfect conditions here on the last night back on the Bolivian salt flats, and I did originally plan to have one free evening right at the end in the case that we wanted to come back here to hope for better conditions, or just have one last shot at one of the most iconic scenes in Bolivia and for our TRVL travel photography style. So this is what this new brand is all about. I want to be able to try and create opportunities for people to capture amazing moments, to explore new lands, and to have a genuine adventure. So if you're interested in doing anything like that, be sure to check out the link in the description below, because we've got lots of new trips, including a scouting tour to China that I'll be leading. I'm going to Madagascar as well. There'll be another trip back here to Bolivia, and then possibly even another one, depending on who we can kind of reach out to see if we can expand the brand. Because ideally, we'll be able to run, multiple different departures every year to really unique locations that all follow the same kind of pattern, where we're building an adventure travel company for photographers. That's the whole idea behind this. So this is the first one. It's been absolutely perfect. Couldn't have gone any better in my opinion. Big thanks to Thomas Heaton, to Brendan Van Son, to all of the photographers who joined us and put their trust in us to be able to deliver an incredible product in this style. And then of course, thank you for watching and for taking the time out of your day to join us through the computer or through your phone. This is pretty cool. You've been able to explore Bolivia and some lesser known parts of it, especially in this video. This last one, the area around Villamar, not many people go there at all, and it is just primed for landscape and wildlife photography. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video. We're heading home, reuniting with my family, and then heading to Cuba for the next tour. And that one is a hidden photo tour. So very different from TRVL, but still something that I think you'll enjoy. So I will see you in the next video, most likely from Cuba.